All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. Before we begin, guys, let me send out condolences to the family, to the friends, to the fans of Big George Foreman. If you guys didn't know, he lost his life yesterday, and that is a huge loss for the sport of boxing, guys. Such a legend, two-time heavyweight champion, and I did leave a memorial on my page if you guys are interested in checking that picture out there. But anyway, let's talk some boxing. Boxing's been sort of on the dry side as of late, but we do have a fight going on tonight. It'll be on Amazon Prime, and if you do have Prime, it's actually free. It's not a pay-per-view, but you do have to have Amazon Prime. And it's going to be Sebastian Fundora, the 154-pound unified champion, WBC, WBO titles to be exact. He is defending those titles for the first time since the win over Tim Tszyu against a guy named Cordell Booker. I think Cordell Booker is 23-1. Honestly, I'm not familiar with the guy. We know the fight that everybody wanted. We wanted to see Sebastian Fundora versus Errol Spence Jr. next, but due to boxing politics and whatnot, we're not getting the fight. Some people believe it's because the WBO would not sanction the fight, and some people believe that it's simply because Errol Spence Jr. Just wasn't ready for the fight yet, and I'm kind of leaning more towards that. I just think that Errol's been out of the ring for quite some time, and you know, I don't even know if he has a full-time trainer. We know he's not with Derrick James anymore, and I just couldn't see him being ready for a fight of this caliber. You know, say what you want about Sebastian Fundora. He's a big, strong, powerful fighter. He's acclimated to the weight class, where Errol, of course, you know, hasn't fought at 154. You know, he's coming up from 147. And I know he doesn't like to take tune-ups. I know he talks about that. But in all honesty, I think, you know, before fighting a guy like Fundora, he should take a tune-up. You know, I want to see the best Errol that there is going up into a fight with a guy like this. And I'm kind of glad, you know, I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time about, you know, him not taking this fight next. Now, Cordell Booker, not really familiar with him, like I said, so I did go check out, you know, some of his fight highlights. Nothing special, you know, straight up and down guy. He likes to go to the body. He doesn't have a lot of footwork. He has a decent jab, but I don't think he uses it enough. And I just don't think he's going to be able to beat Sebastian Fundora. Just looking at his highlight reel there, I think this will probably be an easy night for Fundora, especially if Fundora fights the way he fought Tim Tszyu. You know, working behind the jab, using his height and reach advantage. You guys know Fundora incorporated that style after being knocked out by Brian Mendoza. And let me tell you, once you get knocked out, when you're one of those inside fighters, yeah, you're going to implement some new strategies into your arsenal, and that's what Sebastian Fundora did, and he was very successful. So I'm interested in seeing if he's going to do that, which I think he will, or will he revert back to the old style, fighting in the pocket, and when he doesn't have to. You know, why take punishment when you don't have to? So that I'm interested in seeing, but I do think that he'll probably get the win tonight. So let me make my prediction now. I think I'll say Sebastian Fundora stops Cordell Booker in the 8th round. That's what I'm going to say there. But it's boxing. You never know. So I'm just kind of throwing that prediction out there. Now, if Sebastian Fundora does manage to get past Booker, maybe we can revisit the Errol Spence Jr. Match. I know a lot of people would be excited for that. Errol Spence Jr. has a huge fan base, and even though they're not talking about him as much because he's not fighting, there's a lot of Errol Spence Jr. supporters out there. If that doesn't take place, of course, you know, he can unify with Bakaram Marzaev. He is the IBF champion. Terrence Bud Crawford's the WBA champion, but I'm expecting him to vacate that title if he hasn't already done it. You guys know he's going to fight Canelo Alvarez this year. But anyway, tune in. I think the event begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested, you guys let me know what you think about Sebastian Fundora. Chances tonight of beating this guy, Cordell Booker, I think chances are likely that he's going to win the fight. But you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.